Today I effed up by accidentally stealing a car. I drove my wife's van to work to save miles on the lease. I parked it. And she has a keyless start, so I just left the keys right in the car. Who's going to steal a car out of my work parking lot after all? Anyway. At lunch I like to drive over to our other building that's down the street to play pool with some buddies. I did that. Stayed for about 45 minutes and headed back. But as I was driving back I noticed that the car was pretty clean. And my wife's car is usually pretty messy. She must have cleaned it, I thought. As I looked around to observe the rest of the newly cleaned auto, out of my peripheral I caught a glimpse of something in the back seat. What is that? My brain said to me. I looked back. And it's a car seat. A car seat. My youngest son is 7. We don't have a car seat. What's happening? And as the adrenaline rushes through my veins, I finally realize I'm in the wrong car. I got in a van that is the same color, make model as my wife's, parked 3 spaces over from mine, and also left their keyless keys in their car. I just drove someone else's car away for 45 minutes. As I pull into the parking lot I half expect there to be police waiting for me. I pray that the spot is still open. But of course it isn't. I find a spot that's relatively close. I have no choice but to confess my sins. So I go right to security and tell them what happened. The security girl bursts out laughing in my face. But tells me to give her the plate number and she'll email the person and tell them what happened. I never heard about it again from the car owner or security. But I told people at my work about it. And people still say, are you sure you got the right car? And think they're the only ones to say it. This was a few months ago BTW. I just realized it fit pretty good here. I took a video in the car right after I realized what happened. If you want to see https:// Bijofankala. TL. Doctor, I accidentally got in the wrong car at work and drove away in it, push starts with keys in it. Kept it for 45 minutes and then realized it and returned. Told security on myself. Whoa. What enchanted forest do you work at where multiple people leave their keys in the car? Over by me. People check door handles in the wee hours of the morning. If anyone accidentally left their car open, they can kiss their valuable personal effects goodbye. If you drive a cheaper car sometimes it's best to leave your door unlocked and keep your valuables elsewhere. It sucks having your window broken. I have heard this is the strategy for high crime neighborhoods. Dude. Your unique name is on the YT account you linked to. Google tells the world where you work and where your van is parked with the keys in it. The clock is ticking. He's going for that 2-for-1 FU special. Off to a good start. Tick. I can't think of a good reason to ever leave your keys in the car. There are places where people leave their houses unlocked. Freaking insane to me. I could never get used to that. Grew up like this. Our door didn't even latch properly, so it was perpetually slightly open. Never had a door key. Never needed one. There was one break-in in the town while I lived there. And we all knew who it was. It was figured out within the hour. We literally had like a 0 crime rate, haha. It was the weirdest thing moving to a neighborhood where I lock my apartment and my car. Now I'm ultra aware and double check it every night. Today I effed up by doing a Pornhub premium free trial. For background, I am a college student who is currently living at home during the COVID outbreak. A couple weeks ago I was bored in quarantine and decided to use the Pornhub premium free trial. To prevent myself from forgetting to cancel, I set an alarm for 11 PM on my phone as a reminder. Flash forward a week and I am swamped with a huge school project that is due that night. My alarm goes off. And while I was in the rush to finish my assignment I wasn't able to cancel the membership until 12:10 AM. A week later my mom texts me a screenshot of my bank transactions and asks me what ProBiller.com is and why did it charge me $42. I instantly deny any knowledge of the charge because I couldn't admit to her that not only do watch porn, but I paid for it. She is now convinced that my bank information has been stolen and wants to submit a fraud claim to my bank. I know that a fraud investigation will most likely just cause more problems. So I'm currently in my room waiting to admit to my mom that I did in fact make that purchase. It's gonna be a rough conversation. TL. Doctor, I signed up for a Pornhub free trial. Didn't cancel it in time. So now I have to admit to my mom that I watch porn. Update. I decided to just straight up tell her because she looked it up and already knew that it was porn. She was annoyed that I wasted $42 but she wasn't mad about it. Edit. For people wondering why my parents have access to my bank account. It's because when I got my first job at 16 they helped me set it up. And I just used that one since. Pro tip. Cancel immediately after signing up. In most cases the trial will still last the allotted time but the cancellation will prevent the rebill from occurring. Username checks out. Fuck. That's a good one. Wait. Why does your mom have access to your bank statements? This right here. Yeah. That's concerning. That sucks, but didn't Pornhub offer a 2-week premium no credit card needed last month? I had it too. They did. I signed up for it. Then I found out the premium stuff isn't really worth paying for anyway. Pornhub probably screwed the pooch on that one. Nice gesture though. It really isn't. I'm not sure what value people see. Of course these are likely the same people who spend $2k on a titty streamer to hear her say their name.